To be fair, someone said that to me. I forgot who it was. Who was it? I don't even remember who it was.
And I feel like I need to take it away now to like prove it. Do you know what I mean?
Is it Connor or something? I don't even
What do you
know
mean?
Who it was.
I don't know. It's just because I've had one and then you keep taking it away, and then because of these are really shit ones, I have to keep it like.
I take it away because my facial structure is very similar to that of the.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I suppose I speak quite close to the mic as well, but I don't know.
Hey.
Anyway, should we start? Should we start this?
Yeah, sure.
I'll try and not speak near the mic as much as I normally do.
Break into songs too often.
I mean, please do.
You're going to be confused now about which clap is which.
Alright, fuck it. Welcome back to another episode of the Shodcast. My name is Adam and I'm your host. I'm here with my good mate Aydan. What episode is this? 25. This is episode 25.
25, we're at a quart.
I got an Instagram at Cancer Culture. Remember you subscribe to that, follow that, subscribe the YouTube channel,
Do that.
and all that goodness. But yeah, so basically this episode, like last episode, if you hadn't seen it, it's a great episode. We discussed what would we do if we were in charge of the world and how would we solve the world's problems.
It's potentially incriminating.
Now this episode we have decided that we are going to discuss what would we do if we were in charge of certain sectors, certain companies, certain sort of aspects of the capitalist world, I'd
certain
say.
entertainment facilities. Maybe like just a person. Like, what would you do if you're in charge of like a person and make it like a famous person like Kanye? That's like
what would you do if you were Kanye's manager?
yeah.
That's a great one. Should we start with that?
Yeah,
Let's go straight into it. Yeah. Do you want to just go straight into it? We haven't got any news or anything.
Do you want to go into it first? What would you do?
No, are we talking in prime Kanye? Like, are we talking now? Like, okay, I'm.
Are we talking
I'm
like conservatorship or manager or like agent?
I'm talking. You're his manager.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's running for president. You're the campaign manager.
Oh no. Okay. Right. And you gotta be like, Kanye, you gotta chill out on some of the things you're saying. Okay. you can't just run around saying that you hate the Jews, and then go back on yourself because you watched 21 Jump Street.
I feel like we'd be like, look, as your campaign manager, all right?
Yeah, he'd understand that.
Exactly. He speaks.
He speaks the lingo.
He's, he likes more than a few words. He's a wordsmith, apparently. But I'd be like, listen, what you gotta do? You gotta do that old OG rapper book, that classic thing that they all do when they release an album and then they just go to Harvard for like a year and a half and then they come back.
Is that what a lot of them do?
Nas has done it, a lot of the members of the Wu-Tang Clan has done it, Shaquille O'Neal and like 16 of his friends have done it. Not that they're rappers, but he has a rap song.
Yeah, didn't he just release a rap song?
Yeah. Well, just recently.
I think he
did a verse. Recently, but I know he's done like rap in the past. He's done something. He was a genie at one point.
I know he was. I saw something recently. Shaquille O'Neal was fucking huge.
Yeah, but he's not just like size, but also in terms of economy and like fame. He's pretty huge, man. Like everyone knows Shaquille O'Neal. He's one of those. He's like a Snoop Dogg, but
I feel like everyone knows Shaq, not Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, same person.
Oh, yeah, but
that's like saying everyone knows Childish Gambino, but not Donald Glover.
Yeah, I think everyone does. If you said Childish Gambino, everyone would be like, yeah. If you said Donald Glover, they'd be like, who?
Yeah, to be fair, I've had that a couple of times.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Who else is a good example of that? But Slade, and what's his actual name?
Slade.
Slash, even.
Slash's real name is Saul Hudson. And he was born in Stoke-on-Trent.
Why did I say Slade?
I don't know what you said, Slade. Slade is a band that sang, what was the Christmas song? It was a fucking Christmas song. It could be Christmas.
It doesn't matter. Campaign manager for Kanye.
Maybe? For Kanye. I feel like it's damage control.
It is a lot of damage control. Because
that's all you're doing.
What's happened before is already
Kanye, the name himself, just books the gig. You know, you don't have to worry about
that man.
You don't have to fucking worry about it. People are going to show up to whatever he fucking puts on, right?
That's true.
Especially now, because he's just like controversy king. He's a Scientologist who was married to Kim Kardashian, whose dad got OJ off the case. She did a sex tape. Did a couple seasons of Keeping Up with
Jay or Ray J.
Ray J.
Yeah,
We've all seen it. We all loved it.
I don't know about we've all seen it.
We've all seen it.
It's an
Come on, we've all seen it.
Yeah, it's like an artifact nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it was before all of her work as well, so we'll see how that goes.
It's before all of her work, or was that?
Yeah.
Was that? Was that all of her work in just one video right there? I mean, the work after it wouldn't have come if it weren't for that.
Yeah, I suppose.
No pun intended with the cum there.
No cum there. No, but
no cum there.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians probably wouldn't happen. But I've heard Kanye is one of the best parts of that when he was in it.
Sorry about that. Something Jack Cable.
Did Pete Davidson go into Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Did that?
He kept up. Tell you that.
Obviously, Pete Davidson, comedian, he was with Kim Kardashian for a little bit. I don't know how he does it, but
let's just move on to the next subject, because I feel like we don't even know where to start with Kanye. It's a whole. That's what like I'm saying. Operating a maze.
It's just fucking damage control, and that is all it is. And it's just like I don't
like preparing a good speech, but like Kanye would probably insert like his own line into that speech and fuck it, just like that fucking advert when it's for like the Hurricane Katrina.
Okay, what should we say? Should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay, right. What would you do if you owned SeaWorld, like an aquarium?
Alright, so I'm going to bring Kanye back and I'm going to get him to endorse SeaWorld. Alright? And then it's like the theme song would just be, I'm a motherfucking gay fish, right? But you keep fucking Kanye in the dark. You just show him the money, right?
How do you think? Like, has Kanye said, like, how he feels about that?
Oh, yeah, he fucking hates that shit.
What, the gay fish stuff?
Yeah, like, he's one of the celebrities that doesn't like South Park.
Oh, yeah, I wonder why. Like, you can't actually blame him, can you? Like, really? Like,
to be fair, if that were me, I'd be like, I'm honoured. Trey Parker, Matt Stone,
yeah,
I'm honoured.
Oh, yeah, like, I would be honoured. If they took the piss out of me, then I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like,
I'd even show up and do the voice for myself, even if I have to insult my own, like, character or personality.
I think a few people have.
Literally, mate, it's worth it. It's worth
it.
Leaning into the joke is always better anyway. No matter how you feel about it.
How you feel about it. If you just lean into the joke and you just laugh with it, it just washes away.
Literally, mate.
But if you make a big deal out of it, then it's a whole press thing.
Much like the blood on my driveway. Carry on.
Oh, sorry, no, can you carry on?
I fucking can't.
No? Okay.
I don't even know what I said. I blacked out for like a millisecond.
Like a second.
No comment. Yo, what is that?
Your mother's dildo.
Industrial.
Should we just talk really loud over it? It's because I don't know what it is. I think it might be my neighbour or something.
I'm gonna lean back whilst I talk really loud.
Well, I talk really loud. So
that wasn't really loud, you pussy.
So what would you do if you owned an aquarium?
SeaWorld once again. So after the endorsement with Kanye, that's good enough, right? That's good enough. That's that's to bring the folk. But what keeps the folk, right? You ready for this? So they go around the whole fucking aquarium, but at the very end, it's the seals that take the fucking gasps.
Yeah, what do the seals do? Seals. What do they do?
I'm trying to think of something that's not sexual because
no. Dude, if I went through an aquarium and I got to the end and it was like a seal orgy.
No. Okay. Are you ready? So it's like an arena, right? And you're sitting around top like fucking seats, like a gladiator arena. The seals play paintball.
You teach seals how to play paintball?
Yeah, I teach them how to play fucking paintball and they love it.
6v6?
Yeah, 6v6. They got blubber, so they don't even really fucking... They feel it, but it wouldn't hurt them, you know, because they got a lot of blubber if you get the right seals. And they fucking... They get good at it.
He's not wrong. Like, that could work. I'd be down with that. What I was thinking for my aquarium, sushi bar.
Live kills.
Right, so you walk through, maybe you're like a... fish.
It's like a 5-year-old. He's like, oh, Nemo, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, you can kill.
I get a couple of hibachi fucking chefs in
like,
there.
You can pay scuba gear to go into the tank.
Yeah, no.
pick your fish.
Get a couple of the hibachi chefs, man.
Yeah,
doing, like
exactly.
cool shit.
You know, like Monsters
Shrimp
Inc.
in the
when
pocket,
they,
bro.
you know, Monsters Inc. They go to Harryhausen's or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, God, me ma! Every time they walk in.
He's got the squid or whatever. Yeah, and he's fucking...
Literally, man.
Anyway. I mean, in an aquarium, how many aquariums have you ever been in your life?
3.
3?
Brighton, London, and the other one I don't remember where it was, but it wasn't that like big.
I've been to the one in Hastings and Bristol.
That's probably one. It was at Hastings.
Yeah, it was not very big in the one in Hastings.
It wasn't that great.
I went to,
but it was like you could touch the starfish, which is every kid's like,
Did you?
starfish, you know. And I was one of those kids. I fucking kind of liked animals.
A special needs boy.
No, suddenly just got excited about animals, you know.
You're
Like I'd be the guy that would go out like Steve Irwin.
You get excited about animals?
But I'm just saying, when I came across an elephant, I mean literally.
Should we move on from the aquarium? I think we answered it. I think a sushi restaurant in Kanye would fix an aquarium. Are you gonna
and the seals, like playing paintball.
Yeah, and the paintball.
Or like doing like a Ninja Warrior.
You're not going to bring up Kanye.
Ninja Warrior seals. Oh, you're getting on at Takeshi's castle? Now we're fucking talking.
Well, maybe that will come into when we talk about an idea later.
Yeah.
So, the next one is, what would you do if you owned a fast food chain like McDonald's or KFC?
Okay,
What would you do?
KFC, I would release the wrong 11 spices and be like, yeah, this is a special ingredient.
You'd release it.
And it wouldn't be the right recipe at all. It'd be completely different.
It's a bomb.
It would be like Popeye's recipe, and they're like, how the fuck do they know? They're not like owning up to it because the public knows.
You got an inside man.
yeah. But of course, I've got a fucking inside man. Send fucking.
I suppose at this point you're the colonel.
Yeah. Of course, I send Lyle down there for the one who was in fucking Breaking Bad.
You send him down south.
I send him down, like, because he's already acted as a fast food employee. He can do it again.
Yeah, because isn't KFC's Kentucky, but Popeyes is Louisiana chicken.
Exactly. And we don't like them motherfucking southerners that are next to us.
I think they're below. But I suppose it's next to.
Yeah, it's next to. I was talking adjacent, you know.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Anyway, I'm getting bogged down in the details. Right, so what would you do if you owned a company like this?
To be honest, does it have to be a fast food? Like, do I have to get it out fast?
Well, why don't we just say, like, if you own a restaurant,
classy restaurant?
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
classy restaurant. Well,
you
gotta have a piano man in the corner.
Bro,
you know,
you get it Italian. You get like a lounge band. You know, people that do. Yeah, man. It's like a revamped Frankie's and Benny's, but it's like Italian and it's
everyone knows everybody.
Yeah, and like the birthday thing, no one comes out of a cake, and we don't do that here, bruv. When it's your birthday, like a stripper comes out. Every fucking time. We just have one like
no
on staff.
What age, 8-year-old girl, it's her birthday. Stripper comes out for
At that point, it's like
96.
At that point, we would get like a Spanish dance going, and she's not like quite a stripper. She's she's just she's just a Latin chick doing her thing.
I was actually thinking. I had a great idea the other day. So you know Karens.
Yeah. I know Karens.
What about roasters?
Okay.
So like like roasts. Like
it's like a Toby Carvery mix of
like Comedy Central roast.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like you do like hog roast, carvery, that kind of thing, right?
I'm going to one of those tomorrow, man. I can't wait for a carvery.
You have the kind of service of Karens where you like in Karens they just give you bad service, but it's not going to be bad service because at Karens they have like a list of rules before you go in. That's like you can't
chat back, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, you can't chat back. They're not gonna like give you like personal shit. They're not going to pick out things on you. And I had the idea when like the other day my girlfriend, she pointed it out and I was like, well, it would be pretty cool if you went to a restaurant where they did point out you things. You could actually snap back to the fucking things to the waiters on your birthday. You sit on a throne and everybody in the restaurant can open mic roast you.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
Your friends will write like secrets down for the waiters and like the public to know.
Alright.
Do you know what I mean? Like it could be like in Karen's, it's like it's like the safer option. Like it's bad service. They like to kind of treat you like shit. But what as if like they actually picked out you? I'm not talking like racism, like just being like, oh yeah, he's a fucking N-word or whatever, and just shouting abuse.
Nothing like that.
No. I'm just talking like the roast, like it's personal
like the ones you
shit.
see on like the Reddit roast me section.
Yeah, like there should be a thing like you have to put in like table number this.
I've got a new idea.
This person has this thing, and then there could be an open mic, and then you could also do comedian like open mic.
I've got a new idea.
Yeah.
After you said hog roast, it set me off, right? And this is a very simple idea. I've seen a lot of American fast food chains coming over, talking like Popeyes, fucking Chick-fil-A, I think, and are coming over to UK. Fuck all them. Can we have medieval times?
Dude, you know what I actually went to when I was younger? I went to America, and we didn't go to medieval times. It was next door. I wanted to go to medieval times.
Oh my god, I would love to go to medieval times.
But it was a pirate ship dinner.
Yeah, I've done that in like Legoland.
Yeah, no, in the middle it was a huge pirate ship.
Yeah.
And there was like people,
and there's like theatre.
Yeah, and it was like a bit of theatre kind of thing. Yeah. But I want to see jousting.
Oh, bruv, medieval fucking times. Get it down
here. Fucking Cam in France.
Yeah.
He told me about there's a whole theme park that's like a Renaissance fair.
No way.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking
bang. And they do like jousting and sword fighting and stuff.
That's
and
fucking sick.
He wants to take people there. Anyway, get sidetracked. Right.
Bro, have you seen that like... No, never mind. We'll get sidetracked if I tell you.
What?
I was just going to say like there's a medieval combat UFC. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, we'll watch that later.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's sick. Right, okay, so what would you do if you owned, like, Microsoft or Apple? So if you owned, like, a huge tech company, what would you do?
Apple, I've got a good idea for.
If you had access to, like, Alexas, that's what I'm saying.
No,
like, every Alexa in the world.
Not where I was going,
what
but Apple is a good idea.
Apple, like...
Right, here we go. For Apple...
Yeah.
You know how AI and deepfake and there's like virtual robots now that you can talk to?
Yeah.
We'll just fucking bring Steve Jobs back, but he's an AI that runs the company. And he only runs it into success.
Yeah?
Yeah, you make Steve Jobs again. Bring him back.
And
he comes, and like a hologram Steve Jobs comes out, turtleneck sweater.
Are you thinking Cortana from fucking...
Oh yeah, but it's Steve fucking Jobs.
It's Steve Jobs. Cortana from Halo, but it's fucking
Literally.
Steve Jobs.
Like, he's not running the game, but he like brings the crowds and says the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what happens if everybody had their own Steve Jobs? Popped out of their phone and it was just your own buddy.
Like yeah, that'd be good, but it only comes with the iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You double tap the button,
and he fucking it's Steve Jobs. Like he'd be like, "Look, mate, I worked in a garage. Right, you can do it, man." He just gives you like motivation.
Right. For instance, though, my family has like multiple iPhones, right? All in the same house. Do you think they'd start talking to each other, communicating?
I think if we had multiple Steve Jobs talking to each other, the only thing that could happen is like innovation. So like,
but what happens if like they're holographic and they're only digital like screen like references, but they're trying to build an organic body.
You just wake up one night to go get a glass of water, and they're all having like a meeting in the front room by the fireplace.
Yeah, it's 4 of them around a fucking table.
And there's like some random like body parts like on a table, and you're like trying to fucking Frankenstein it, and you just go straight back to bed. Fuck that. You let Steve Jobs do what he wants to do because it's Steve Jobs. If he reincarnates himself as holograms talking to each other,
I don't like it.
I think we've reached a point where like we just have to move to the next subject. Because where can you go from Steve Jobs reincarnating himself as holograms? I'm alive.
What we can do is we can go to the fashion industry. That is the next point.
Okay.
What will you do if you're in charge of the fashion industry? From the top of my head, burlap sacks for everyone.
Alright, Plankton.
Yeah. Burlap sacks for everyone.
With every purchase, you get a fucking free chum bucket helmet. What is this?
Churches?
Shut up. Is this fucking burlap sack gonna suffocate them then?
No. Burlap sack's gonna keep you warm during winter.
Yeah,
what about human skin? Everyone that dies, they get skinned, and then you only have to wear human skin.
Alright, Leatherface.
And we evolve.
I think I'd put a twist on the scarf, and like the necktie, I'd like make the necktie, but I'd make the scarf a fucking piano fucking scarf.
Piano scarf.
Yeah, it's like the fucking piano necktie, but scarf.
But it's a scarf. that's your big idea.
That's my big break.
I'm thinking you do flip flops, but instead of like the bit going.
You do flop flips.
No, between your. Instead of it going between your big toe and the toe next to it, it goes between your little toe and the toe next to that.
I like that.
Yeah, well,
you call them flop flips though.
Yeah,
I like that.
You could call it flop flips or whatever. Yeah,
flop flips.
That's good.
All right, I've got one.
Yeah, you got one.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
You make armor for the nutsack.
Yeah, there's probably a fucking market for it.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
If it's not fashion,
well, you got
or if it's not if it's not combat, it's definitely sexual. You know those people who get like kicked in the balls? They probably love that.
They need a carbon mesh.
Because they can have a carbon mesh. Because I don't know if it's the act or the pain that they like.
Yeah, it's well, you still get the pain, but you don't get the fucking like sperm count loss, and not being able to like fucking produce children after two dwarfs run at you, headbutt you whilst your legs are open on the couch thing.
What videos are you watching?
Not a video, mate.
Just a memory.
just an average Saturday night.
Right, should we move on for the fashion week? What would you do if you owned the Subway?
I'd get rid of Jared.
That's so funny. That's the true answer. You get rid of fucking Jared straight away. You delete every advert you've ever had with Jared involved.
You just erase him like a Psycho X. You fucking cut his eyes out of every photo, kind of shit. You Photoshop him the fuck out of here, right? And then you get a new guy, right? But it's not a guy. It's a fucking chimpanzee, and he's now like the fucking mascot of Subway.
Do you want a monkey near your food?
The fucking monkey loves Subway, and like you get this monkey to love Subway. he fucking loves that shit, literally. And he's just in fucking Subway adverts, and he's just noshing down on that shit, like slaps the fucking guy.
More if a monkey endorsed it.
Do you know what I'm saying? A monkey mascot. It's like, and we get it to be a bonobo, not like an actual chimpanzee. So it's like less aggressive. So there's like less chance of disaster on set because that would tank sales, obviously.
Right, I think you answered that for both of us there. I don't think I can come up with a better answer. Should we move on to theme park?
Theme park.
What would you do if you ran a theme park? I just want a ride that goes 3 miles straight and goes as quick as possible.
Like a stealth without the height.
Without the height, and it's just like a bullet train. Yeah,
to be fair, that'd be kind of cool. You can make it kind of like a traveling into like the future kind of thing, but you're not traveling into the future.
Star Wars, like fucking light speed. You just
literally, and you have like a tunnel the whole way, and it's projecting lights that is going backwards whilst you're going forward. So it looks like you're literally going through stars and shit.
Yeah, but then
that'd be sick.
But then I'm thinking,
you guys didn't see it, but we'll cut that out.
We'll cut that out. Fucking hell, right? This is a shambles. Let's move on to the theme park. Well, what was your idea for a theme park?
Have you ever played the game Thrillville?
No.
Well, in Thrillville, you
played Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, Thrillville was like
the same thing. The
same thing came before. You can also play it with the iToy. It was fun as fuck on PS2. It was brilliant, but you could make rides that they are half completed, and you can give everyone in the queues like fucking parachutes, and like you could get rides that fucking the coaster just goes fucking flying off, and people just base jump after the ride, and it was just always fucking sick.
Imagine that you get launched in the air, and then it's like you have to pull your shit.
Check the sheets and fucking, or it just like is automated by time.
I'd prefer doing it manually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but some people, it's a real thing. Is some people on the first time doing something like that, they can't pull the chute because they just go into like that shock where they don't move. Like, I don't know what to do. Like they freeze up like a possum when it sees a fucking eagle. You know, so you've got to eliminate that possibility. So, like, you have a chance to do it manually, but there's an automatic back timer.
Yeah.
And
I like
you've
that,
got to have a reserve fucking parachute
like
as well.
Mario Kart fucking in the new ones where you, like, go into a hang glide a bit and then you go down.
Yeah.
Right, what about a nightclub? In a dream world, you have a cocaine nightclub.
Yeah,
girls on roller skates going around like the 70s with trays of cocaine.
You want one of those nightclub that celebrities turn up to, but you want it to be a niche celebrity every fucking time. Like a really niche.
Like a Richard Grieco.
Yeah, like Richard Cheese.
He's not a celebrity.
He is in my fucking eyes. I love that man.
Josh Whittaker.
Okay.
You know, like a comedian. Where it's like, oh yeah, he's famous, he's on TV, but it's like...
What about... It's a nightclub, but it's always like fucking live music. It's always like a band or fucking drums.
See, that's what
shit.
they need to do. They need to do a nightclub, but it's live music.
Yeah.
If they did that, there was a house band. I think that would be booming.
Literally, bro.
And I don't know why they don't do that. Hey, dude, we should open a nightclub.
Maybe get a job working on cruises. Yeah, man.
Okay, maybe we'll quit this podcast. Go get on a job on a cruise.
We'll see you next subject, Tino.
Isn't that funny that we were talking about the boats yesterday and it was like, we could be working on a cruise ship.
Quite literally, though. And then we set up a heist, right? So I'm on the lounge, right? Like,
we're not setting up the heist. We'll talk about the heist one episode.
Yeah, we can't, actually, that is a good episode topic, setting up a heist. We'd
have to think about it.
You guys wait for that one.
If you got an idea for an episode, you should comment.
Oh yeah, comment ideas if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that, then go fuck yourself. No, I'm joking. I love you.
Aydan.
I love you.
Yeah, say sorry. Say sorry, Mr. Garrison.
Guys, it's cool.
Right, what would you do if you owned SpaceX or like NASA? If you had like access to like rocket ships?
I'd find the girl out there who looks like Mercy.
No, that's the next one.
All right, yeah, my bad.
What would you do?
If I owned rockets.
Yeah, if you could go, if you'd just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna put all my money, my billions and trillions, because he could, right, into going, because they fucking went to the moon. They could go other places, I'm sure. They
want to make space more accessible to the public. That's their whole plan.
Would you be like that's the future? Like,
but that's a shit plan.
You see all these sci-fi
that's
things.
A shit plan.
Starfield came out.
Do you want to hear my plan?
Would you want like the future of humanity to not be tied to Earth and we could be scattered across the?
Oh yeah, but I want
doing our thing.
I want people to live on Earth, and the Earth is fine. There's no global warming that we've counteracted like the natural disaster, and then you put the factories and the industry out in space.
Yeah. You put all of the industry, and then there's just huge cargo ships that take it from the planets to
literally,
Earth.
And then the Earth is just like suburbs. Yeah. The whole of Earth. And then you've got your fucking wildlife preservations, obviously.
Yeah.
And we've put fucking plungers down all the volcanoes. Massive ones, big ones. Yeah, ones the size of your head.
We just distinguished. To be honest, yeah, I wouldn't mind that if it was like the future where it was just kind of everyone had a spaceship and you could go off to other planets. And
mining, you do that up in space, bro. Mining on asteroids and shit.
Doing bounty hunting because there's mining towns and things.
So we're just talking about Elite Dangerous now.
Yeah, well, this is Starfield as well.
Literally, it's one of those. Yeah. That's the way you do it, man. Oh, imagine if a planet was like a Jurassic Park, like a whole planet.
What, dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go on to.
I like dinosaurs.
Okay, so what would you do? What would you do if you ever heard shout in your bed?
I don't know. I'd probably get a cat litter tray and be like, look.
I'm gonna let you up once.
If you feel angry, here, not here, and then I rub her face in it like dog she is.
and then you fuck her in the arse. Is that what would happen?
Alright.
You'd fish hook her and you'd proper ram her up.
Yeah, I'd probably do what Johnny Depp did. I'd be like, there's money in this. She shat in my bed, fuck this. Wait, no, actually, Johnny Depp didn't get any money.
No, he didn't get any money. He got fucking a loss, mate.
That's fucking stupid bitch.
Speaking of Johnny Depp and them being a musician, what would you do if you owned a record label?
I'd hire people that are are known for other things to try and do raps. You know, like how rock has got a rap out there. It would be the record label for those one-time shit celebrities doing a rap or doing a song.
I'd contact like big celebrities like Danny DeVito or Arnie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just like it would be celebrities that have like a shitty song, and it's like they all come to this record label to release that song.
Like right.
It always, literally, or like say fucking
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, like a Vin Diesel or like a fucking
Statham.
Wrestlers of some sort, basketball players.
John Cena, he's done shit.
Literally, John Cena, fucking Kevin Hart.
Do you know what I'd do?
Comedians, like anyone.
I'd take the angelic sounds of bluegrass and mix it with the down and dirty blue. I can't plagiarize that. That's
plagiarizing.
But it's a funny joke.
Really need to take a lash.
Yeah, well, why don't we just power on through just quickly?
Because power on through sounds like follow through, and I don't want to do that.
Let's just flash through these. Right. When I'll say a word, you just reply with what you do with it. Alright?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Zoo.
I'd get like a zoo that's only one animal, but it would have to be an animal with no natural predator that just comes. You know quokkas? Have you ever seen a quokka?
No, I've never seen a quokka.
They're the cutest animal in the world, and they're raised on an island where there's no natural predator, so they'll just come up to you and like fucking cuddle with you like they're some sort of dog, but they're like a fucking big chipmunk, but they're like really fucking cute.
Right.
Yeah, and they'll just all come up to you, and like you could just chill with quokkas for a day, and they're like the cutest animal in the world. Cool. I'll show you a fucking picture of it if you want.
I do an eagle zoo.
An eagle zoo?
No, an e-girl zoo.
That is a fucking good idea. Fair enough. Right? Fair enough. You get all the OnlyFans models down there.
Yeah, you just get some e-girls, you shove them in some cages, and that place would be flooded. It's all legal, it's all happy, they're all doing their thing. Even some of them could be cam girls.
This is a quokka. You can flash an image for them.
Oh, I know those. Yeah, the guys who are like...
Yeah, they're really cute motherfuckers.
Yeah. I've eaten one.
We're not friends anymore.
No, I've never eaten one.
You can't eat that. That's a cutest fucking animal.
I've had a girl eat my ass.
Did you clear the entrance for her, like shaving that?
No, she just did it. She was sucking my dick, and then she just spun me over and just did it.
She spun you over? What is she, like fucking that Overwatch Russian girl? Not Mercy, the fucking pink-haired one.
Well, she didn't.
She spun you over. She fucking grabbed you by your ankles and fucking.
Yeah. When you kind of relax and you're into. Anyway,
she was like, arch your back, bitch.
We're getting sidetracked. You're
like,
what would you do if you ran a late night show?
I'd fucking make the late night show just about attacking James Corden.
I would have a late night show.
It's a late night roast show.
I'd have an That's not bad. I was thinking you'd have a late night show where you just stalk late night hosts.
Okay. Wait, you do a late night show, but it's like on the streets.
It's on the street.
It's like public show.
Yeah.
Like an ask questions of public.
But then like you're hanging around the back of studios when like Jonathan Ross or like Graham Norton finishes a thing, and you just harass them to their car. Yeah. You like try and interview them.
Yeah. It's like an Eric Andre, but like a late night show, but like actually done.
But like it's gritty.
Yeah, and there's not skits or nothing.
It's real. And you're just going up to random people interviewing.
You try crack for the first time.
Yeah, and you actually like film it and you just do it. Yeah. Okay, right. What would you do if you ran a hotel? What would you put in the mini fridge? Would you charge? See, I do a hotel. We don't charge a lot in the mini fridge.
I have a hotel that has a gimmick, and the gimmick is that like it's haunted. But it's not.
A Sherlock Holmes!
Dude, you have to discover puzzles and shit.
To get into your room tonight. So I play.
You have to find your blanket.
You get into your room finally after solving the puzzles, and there's no duvet and no pillows.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. My hotel would be like fucking freezing cold.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Ever wanted to know what it's like in the Arctic?
No, I'd make every one of the staff, right? Everyone in the staff is a dwarf.
I love that. I absolutely love that. I was thinking you make every room a different theme.
Oh yeah,
and you base it off either like a film,
that's good,
or you base it off like an album or something.
Okay.
Right. Then I was thinking you do it each one off a fetish.
Okay.
Right.
What's your fetish? What's your room in the fetish hotel?
What's my one?
The master bedroom, the penthouse.
Yeah, it's a good way to not answer the question and answer it at the same time.
It's a latex anal bubblegum bunny.
Man,
strip poker,
chainsaw.
I like a drill to the nuts. I like a 2x4 to the left testicle.
Let's say I'm just a fan of Peter Gabriel. Man, I really need that piss, man.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I'm struggling.
Should we just end it?
What's the last one if there is one?
It's Drug Empire. There's 3 more.
I'd just copy Breaking Bad, to be honest.
Do Breaking Bad. Militia.
Where would you be posted?
I'd go world. I'd go global.
Global militia. Does that even exist?
No. What I'd do is I'd try and go like South America or something like that.
You'd be like a Team America.
But then I'd go around the world
like a Team America.
Every orphan I could. Right,
and then you train them,
boy soldiers.
Yeah, but you make them all boy wonders.
But like I get like 12 to 14-year-olds, right?
Your slapping hand would be strong.
By the time they're 18, they've had fucking 4 to 6 years worth of military experience.
You give them all buzz cuts.
They're killing machines.
Yeah.
You know, they're actually killing machines, and they're loyal to who? Their daddy, right? They all call me.
They're weird.
They all call me the king.
You're right, Gary.
And I'm dressed like Elvis.
Fair enough. Okay, if I owned a private militia, I'd be posted in the Amazon rainforest, and we just kill people that are trying to get paper. No reason. We just don't like people making paper. And like we'd protect like the tribes and shit. We'd like have secret handshakes with every member, and like we'd see like monkeys every now and then, be like, yo, I call that one fucking Dave. I was about to say like something bad then. It's a good thing I came up with Dave on the slide.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Right, so do you want to know the last one?
What?
Jurassic Park.
I fucking, you know the new one when they mix it with animal genes? I'd do the opposite of that. I'd get like animals and mix it with dinosaur genes. So I'd make a pig that like has like the teeth of like dinosaurs. I'd just have like animals that have like features of dinosaurs. So like a giraffe would turn into like a diplodocus, really give like a giraffe spikes and shit. And then no, hold up. I'd make it free range dinosaur habitats.
You like pay extra for a gun? You get the annual pass. You get extra rounds.
You don't get put in there. You just
do paintball arena. Dinosaurs are in there.
I had fucking
the carnivores. The herbivores or whatever.
All of those dinosaurs would get like a 15-minute bathroom break.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we give them like so many goats.
Aydan, speaking of guns, what's your favourite gun of the week?
I'm gonna have to go for the M4 carbine.
M4 carbine. Why is that your favourite gun?
It got me through a lot of Call of Duties.
It got you through a lot of Call of Duties. Alright, that's this week's episode. I'm fucking burnt out, man. Can't be fucked for this anymore.
He is a burnout. You should see him when he's playing Burnout.
I got my hand down my trousers.
What was it?
Everyone can fucking see it.
What was it? Fucking Burnouts? Is that
Burnout Paradise?
Yeah, but what's the one where it's like you're just meant to crash?
Ultimate Destruction.
Yeah. That one's the best one when you just have to cause car pileups. It's so funny.
Remember to follow at Cancer Culture on Instagram. Remember to tell all your friends. Remember
Go fuck yourself!
the YouTube channel.
I am an anime genius!
I'm just trying to do my plug so we can. You want to piss, man? You know? You don't have to. I can do it. I've got. I actually haven't. We've done it.
We don't